Hello all, this is Yumel from Yumel Gaming, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. As you can see, things have changed around here. What would that be? You can see my face for the first time. Now, as to the reason why I've been inactive since Splatoon 2's release, mostly it was because I've never hidden the fact that I live in Canada. I'm 22 years old, I'm a grown man, I don't really care if you know a little bit about my personal information like that. But specifically, I live in BC. And if you've been following the news lately, BC is almost as bad as like around California and all that when it comes to wildfires. It might even be worse. Like, no joke, in July, August, there was close to 300 and maybe even more than that wildfires raging across BC. And it literally was all around me. Like, I wasn't under evacuation orders. We were the place where people were being evacuated to. If you follow the news, then you obviously know where I live. Like I said, I'm not really hiding the fact. But the thing is like the smoke was bad here. And in July, right after Splatoon 2 came out, I caught a cold at the same time. Between the cold, the smoke, the fact that I work retail and we were extra busy with the fact that we had all the evacuees, it was more, we were selling more per week than during the Black Friday weeks every year. Like, it was bad. Really bad. By August, the smoke cleared up. If you could see outside the window there, you would see it's fairly clear outside right now. The fires are still going, but it's not that bad. But the issue comes into effect that, yeah, it's not that bad, but I've been, like, by that point, by the time the smoke cleared up where I could breathe, I wasn't, like, had a sore throat, like, I could hardly talk, I could hardly breathe, honestly. Like, I considered going to the doctor to get, like, an asthma inhaler kind of thing, because that's how bad it was. Anyway, by the time that cleared up, it had already been a while. So my Splatoon 2 Let's Play got derailed because of this, and so did my initial plans for the channel. It really sucked. But I took it in stride. I'm like, okay, well, one of the biggest complaints I had with my videos, and I've known it for a while, was that my audio was horrid, or rather, you can hear it obviously, is that I have echoes. And I knew that would be the case. I have a Blue Yeti microphone, but if you were to look around, just let me turn everything around. As you can see, my walls are fairly bare. I don't have any acoustic foam. Pardon the little noise there. I kind of moved my microphone while I was doing that. But I don't have any acoustic foam. And that's what makes this echoey. And obviously, I got myself a webcam, which I didn't have before. And among other things, I was, alright, I'm going to work really hard at work so I can have money to live, pay my rent, etc., etc. But so I also have some money to invest in this kind of stuff. Yes, that means I do have acoustic foam ordered. It's coming in, being shipped from Amazon. It's AeroZoom, which I believe is based out of China. I know it's a good company. It's the same foam that you see on like most YouTubers. But it's AeroZoom, and even with Amazon, it doesn't have Amazon Prime running through it. So the earliest when we get it, the Amazon estimate said September 29th, but it could even go as far as like late to mid-October. So it might be a bit before I get my acoustic foam. So yeah, there's going to be that, but I have ordered it. This Thursday when I get my next paycheck, I'm actually going to be investing some money in pop filter for my microphone, just to help the sound quality a little bit more. And also a microphone stand so I can keep it away from my keyboard. Right now, my microphone is on the same desk as my computer is. So that's one of the issues I had is my Prey videos. I had to take those videos down because I was going with the Nintendo Creators Program. Which I regret because I'm actually going to be going in, exiting the Nintendo's Creators Program. A lot of what I'm planning to do with the future of this channel is non-Nintendo games. I love my Nintendo Switch, and I love Splatoon, I love Mario Kart, I love Breath of the Wild, I love ARMS, and I love all these games, but a lot of what I'm wanting to, really looking forward to, other than Super Mario Odyssey and Xenoblades, most of what I'm looking forward to this year is non-games that aren't Nintendo, and I'm really passionate about these games, and I really want to cover them. So, unfortunately, I am going to be exiting, not rather unfortunately, but I'm going to be exiting the Nintendo's Creators Program. I'll still be putting any video that uses that kind of footage, like if I were to play Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart or Splatoon 2, I will be putting it on the program so I can get some money out of it. But the program itself, I won't be making it so that all my videos are Nintendo-centric. I've decided to go away from that. So, what are my plans for the channel? Well, to start with, my Let's Plays. Let's touch on this. Most of my videos on my channel are Let's Plays. I'll be honest, in every game I've ever played, I know I'm a small YouTuber, but every game I've ever played, I've never actually gotten that many views in my Let's Plays. If I did break like 100 views, for example, it was mostly because those videos had been up for like 2 months to a year, and so a lot of people went over and watched them. They didn't do that great on their own. In contrast, the best videos I've ever done are hands down my Splatoon 2 pre-release series, because I did a lot of research and I basically made a guide covering what we knew in Splatoon 2 before it was being launched. And those things would break 100 views in a week. They were hands down my best videos I've ever made. Like, not just quality, I'm talking about just general overall success. They were hands down the best videos I've ever made. And I want to continue that level of quality with my videos. So does that mean I'm moving away from Let's Plays and doing video guides for games that are coming out? Yes and no. I am going to be doing guides and videos of games, but obviously the game has to be a kind of game that you'd want to have a guide for. So most single-player centric games kind of are being removed. So Shadow of War coming out in October, Super Mario Odyssey, Xenoblades, they probably won't be doing guides for them. In contrast, one game that I've been really looking forward to, I've been following closely, is Destiny 2. Now, yes, I know Destiny 2 is already out in console since last Wednesday. This is being recorded on the 10th of September. So last Wednesday was when it came out. And the raid's coming out this Wednesday. It is coming up one. I know this, but I don't have a console other than my Switch. I'm a university student living on my own for the first time. So I don't have any financial support from my parents. I'm starting off basically, other than like spending money on stuff like this and some games every now and then, coupled with my tuition, my rent, my bills, you know, that kind of stuff, my groceries, I'm pretty much broke most of the time. So, how should I put this? I don't have the money to afford a PlayStation or an Xbox. I want them, especially PlayStation 4. I want them. So, yeah, I want to play Destiny primarily on the PlayStation, but I just can't afford it. So instead, I am actually going to be playing Destiny 2 on the PC, which comes out October 24th. And by that point, most of the exotics, at that point, most people will know how to get it, whether it's the exotics from the raids, etc., etc. But I can still make a guide for it, and you know, make a guide for both the raids and how to get exotics, etc., etc. But the point is that it is a game that I can play and make a guide for. So, continuing on my Splatoon 2, how those guides did really well, I am, once October 24th rolls around, planning to make guides for Destiny 2. Now, to expand on that, yes, I am going to be doing a Let's Play series on Destiny 2. It's just going to be a little different. My Let's Plays from now on are going to be different. Specifically, I'm going to be streaming. I've created a Twitch channel, and I've been sorting out my streaming. This is the main reason I actually bought a webcam. And the reason why I'm streaming is I was thinking on what is the biggest issue with my Let's Plays. The games I've been playing are good. One, I'm not a well-known channel, so I'm not getting a lot of people to notice my channel. That's the trouble of any person starting YouTube. I'm not letting that discourage me or anything. But the biggest issue I find is that my channel lacks a little bit of humor. Like, I've had moments, like, I remember watching this, rewatching me playing Witcher 1 on my Witcher Wednesday series, which was taken down because I had to take it down for the Nintendo's Creators Program. But back then, it was episode 3, I was in Act 1 of The Witcher, and I was using a format where I would take like a funny moment at the very beginning of the video to catch people's attention. I'd put it to the front, and the funny moment I captured in episode 3 was hilarious. Like, I can go back, I still have it recorded on this computer, but I can go back, watch that video, and laugh my ass off at that little bit. So I had funny moments. But because it was just me playing and commenting on a game, it wasn't there. Streaming, on the other hand, once you get people into your streams, you communicate with them, and through communications, I can crack jokes with the stream. This adds humor. People like to stick around more. It adds more. You get to know me as a person more, basically. Yet I can still do my Let's Play format just with streams. So I'm planning to start streaming. So, streaming Destiny 2, I've already said I'm going to start that when it comes out for the PC. Streaming, doing guides in Destiny 2. So what else am I going to do with my channel? Well, for other things I plan to stream, I don't plan to just cover Destiny 2. I plan to stream most games that come out. It's just that, like, my guides will be focused on, like, Destiny 2 for a while. Other games I plan to stream: Middle-earth: Shadow of War when it comes out in October, Super Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 when it eventually comes out, probably Assassin's Creed Origins, Far Cry 5, stuff like that. Pretty much any big game that's coming out that I'm looking forward to, I plan to stream it. After I do these streams and I play primarily the campaign through the game, and I've played enough to understand what the game's like, I am planning on doing reviews. That's another thing. One of my other most successful videos, other than my Splatoon 2 guides, was actually when I did a review on No Man's Sky, which I titled No Sane Man's Buy. That was my, other than my Splatoon 2 videos, that was actually my most successful video I've ever made. And so I plan to do more reviews like that. And so I got reviews, I have my stream plays, I have my guides. So what else am I planning to do with my channel? Well, to start with streaming, I'm planning on streaming 2 games. The first is actually going to be Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, because there's about a month until Shadow of War comes out, give or take a few days. And so I want to do a quick stream of this game, get it out there, let you guys experience Shadow of Mordor with me. And then I'll be playing through the campaign, starting fresh. Just the main story, not the DLC. Would take a little too long, I think. But the main story of the main game. And then after that's complete, we'll go into the Nemesis Forge, find out which of my allies and which one of my nemesis I want to bring with me into Shadow of War, because there's that feature. And then when Shadow of War comes out, we can just continue on. I also plan to start streaming Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the Nintendo Switch, because by all accounts it's a really good game. I've been a fan of like tactical RPGs since Final Fantasy Tactics. So a game like that with that kind of gameplay, yeah, I'm really looking forward. Like, I know it's already out, but like I haven't bought it yet. Once again, because I'm primarily broke most of the time. But when I get my next paycheck, which is actually Thursday, I'll be able to buy it with the microphone stand and pop filter. And I plan to stream that as well. And I'll be bouncing between streaming these two games until October rolls around. Once October rolls around, I plan on buying, Shadow of War, moving on to that, Destiny 2, Super Mario Odyssey. I believe Assassin's Creed Origins comes out in October or November. Either way, I will be kind of like streaming like those games. Like October will be a busy time for me because that seems to be where most of the games are coming out this year for the holiday season. And I plan to stream them and put them up. Focus my guides on Destiny 2 because it's a multiplayer game with like a lot of stuff that you like. There's guides on how to get exotics, guides in the raid, etc., etc. Just to get videos out there so people like that might jump into Destiny 2 late, they can search it up on YouTube. They might see my videos, and so they might hop on. It gets me a little bit more exposure. So is there anything else I'm planning? Well, yes, actually. It's back to Destiny 2 again, and that is lore. Yes, I said I don't have a console, neither PlayStation or Xbox, so I haven't played the original Destiny. But I do understand most of the lore in Destiny. Specifically, like I know about like the Hive and their throne worlds. I know about Dredgen Yor. I know about Osiris, which will be expanded upon in the next expansion for Destiny. Well, the first expansion for Destiny 2. I shouldn't say next. There hasn't been one yet. But I do know a lot about the stuff. I know about the general timeline of what happened with the original Destiny. And I know about some of this, like most of the stuff in the Grimoire. I watch channels like My Name is Bife and Beard Grizzly, who does a lot of Destiny theories. And to do those theories, you need to know the lore. I've always been a little bit of a lore freak in games. Like, I'm not kidding. And I find the Destiny lore fascinating. This is actually the main reason why I've been so looking forward to this game. And obviously, when it comes to like the Grimoire of Destiny 1, there is websites online where they have all this information compiled, which I can go through and read and use that to cover the lore of Destiny. And I'll plan to be putting these videos out there as well. Hopefully, by the time I get out there, most of the scannables in Destiny 2, their locations and what they say have already been discovered and put up on those community websites. Yes, it's a little cheap that I'll be going in other people's work and finding scannables. I won't be able to find them, but hey, if I want to make a video on them, I actually will have to find them, but the locations will be up on the community, so it won't be like I won't have to look for them. But anyway, I plan to make Destiny 2 lore videos, and Destiny 2 is going to be my focus because, like I said, I find the lore fascinating and all that. And it's going to be around for a while. How long? Depends how long Bungie wants to support Destiny 2 until they release Destiny 3 in the future. But, yeah, this is basically my plan for the foreseeable future. You know, the sound quality will be greatly improved. I'm buying a pack of 24 things of foam, and I already know how I'm going to put them up on the wall and I'm going to space them. So with the acoustic foam and the pop filter and the microphone stand getting me the optimal distance, I'll be vastly increasing the sound quality of my videos. I have the webcam and I'm planning to stream, and so yeah, I am definitely going to be improving the quality of the videos as it is, and I will have my plan here set out for the future of this channel. I think the biggest mistake I've made is deleting my old videos and my old and all that so I could become just part of Nintendo's creative program, because at the time I thought, okay, yeah, I'll just cover Nintendo games. But yeah, no, it didn't really pan out, mostly because I lost momentum once again because of that smoke. But yeah, I've been rambling on for a while. This entire video is unscripted. I just wanted to give you guys an update, also face reveal, but an update on what my channel is, what my plans are, as for this first stream, which is going to be starting like my Shadow of Mordor Let's Play to get ready for Shadow of War, either tomorrow or Tuesday probably. I work those days, but I don't work until like 5:30 p.m. Pacific, so I have plenty of time. I usually wake up around 8 o'clock in the morning. I have plenty of time to stream, capture some footage while I'm doing that. So anyway, I just need to set things up so it records great. I get all my like my sounds for like when people were, if they were to donate or they were to follow me, etc., etc. I just gotta get that all organized. Set up my OBS, you know, that kind of stuff. I actually have to set up a second computer so I can capture footage from one computer to the other, as well as keep track of what's happening in the stream. That way I'm not trying to process both the game and the stream and recordings and all that on the same computer. Frees up some processing speed. I do have another computer. It's actually just in there. I have to hook it up. And as for my monitor, I actually have another monitor slash TV I can use just, once again, forgive the noise, just right there. You can kind of see it in the corner. And that's what I kind of use for whenever I want to do dual monitor or whatever. I just use that TV. So yeah, I am planning on using that and keeping track of all my various stuff in the stream, and starting a Shadow of Mordor sometime this week. Also, come Thursday, when I get a little bit more money, like I said, buy the pop filter microphone stand. Those can be gotten Amazon Prime, so I'll get them within 2 days. And then I'm planning on going for my Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and then start streaming that at the same time I'm streaming Shadow of Mordor. I'll alternate between the two of them, maybe even stream them the same day, just, you know, 2 hours for one, 2 hours for the other, and just alternate between these two games per day, because I have plenty of time per day to do it. And hopefully as early as September 29th, early October, hopefully, I get my acoustic foam in. I live in Canada, so it just really depends on how many orders there are, and if it gets held up in like customs or whatever. Shouldn't, but you know, you never know. Just hoping I get it as soon as possible so I can improve the sound quality, make it so this room is less echoey. And once October rolls around, I guess I'll be really hammering down the my other content. You know, just pounding the nails into the coffin. Well, I say coffin, but that's just a saying, you know, the last nail in the coffin. I know it doesn't really apply here, but I lost my train of thought. But yeah, if there's one thing I gotta say with this unscripted video, this is a complete rambling. I just figured I'd let you know. If you hear me when I'm doing my other like Let's Plays, for example, because those are unscripted, because they're live reactions, is that oftentimes I'm missing a word. I'll be like, I actually wonder if that's the reason why I become so attached to the name Umo, because the first two letters are UM. But anyway, yeah, the thing here is I'm actually not doing that much in this video, I've noticed. Like, not as much as I normally would. And that's because, honestly, I'm watching my webcam in my computer, and it's helping me think of what I'm wanting to say. So that's a major improvement in and of itself. But anyway, rambling. This has been Umel from Umel Gaming, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later.